Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to downtown Santa Cruz as the lights are out inside Kaiser Permanente Arena. The Santa Cruz Warriors, 8-5, taking on the 7-8 Grand Rapids Gold. Kevin Dana alongside Drew Schiller and Deante Johnson, and obviously tough to see us right now with the lights being out. Now they're coming on. Here we go. What's up, folks? Tough loss on Wednesday, 102-98 to the San Diego Clippers. They did get a good game, maybe not the most efficient game from Deante Johnson, but he did lead the team with 21 points. Yeah, he was 8 of 19 overall, 3 of 11 from beyond the arc, but he also had a good game last Saturday here at KPA when he was more efficient. 18 points, 7 of 13 overall, and 4 of 8 from deep. And he really had been struggling after a incredible start to the season. Those first 3 games of that road trip, he was unbelievable. We'll talk about the numbers as we get into the game, but he's going to have a monster performance tonight in order for Santa Cruz to win. Because this guy is likely to have a monster performance for the Grand Rapids Gold. Jameer Young is a hooper, and he's had a heck of a season here in the G League. Averaging 20 points, 7 assists, and he also does it on the defensive end. In their loss the other night to Stockton, he had 4 steals and 2 blocks. That's a fantastic all-around game. Yeah, 2 blocks. By the way, Jameer Young is 6'1", so that shows you a little bit about his athleticism. They may have been the kind of block where a guy was going up, he strips it. They call it a block as opposed to a steal, but I get your point. Jameer Young, Will Richardson, Andrew Funk, Tevian Jones, and Charles Bediako for the gold. Yuri, Javo, Blake, Dante, and Seth for Santa Cruz. No Kevin Knox, no two-ways for Santa Cruz, no two-ways for Grand Rapids. So 17 guys here, all of them on true G League contracts. It's going to be a true G League game, Drew. And for the C-Dubs, again, do not have their usual firepower. If they're going to win this one, they're either going to have to just be incredible from beyond the arc and guys are going to shoot above their averages, or they just need to put forward a defensive masterpiece. Yeah, one or the other. Or both, why not? Yeah. I'll take both. Tevian Jones, second-year G-Leaguer. Now, Jameer Young, for all the good he does, he is not a good three-point shooter at 27%. Correct. Couple games in a row where he's been 0 of 3 from distance, so it's a variable of his game that he definitely wants to improve to be able to go to the next level. Dante Scott getting inside. Javo. So maybe they'll have to win this game on the defensive end. Of course, 2 shots does not tell the full story. Bediako, a nice finish inside. That is the kind of 3, though, that you'd love to see early off of an offensive rebound. It's a great opportunity to hit that 3 when the defense is scrambling. So the gold with the first 2 points of the game. Yuri Collins, good setup for Deante Johnson. That one. Come on, Javo. We talked about you in the open, and you missed your first couple. Not cool. Good extra pass. Tevian Jones hits the 3. Will Richardson's got the highlighter, yellow or green, probably from his Oregon Duck days. Yeah, 5 years a Duck in Eugene for Dana Altman. Yeah, in today's day and age, 5 years at the same college. That is extremely rare. Stolen away, Jones throwing it away. We just appreciate Santa Cruz to score so we can get a clear look at the Look at that court. Guy. Andre Miller, the head coach. Were you looking at someone else? Andre Miller. 17-year NBA veteran. How about that? This is his 3rd year. Great to talk with him. Deante Johnson and I had a chance to speak with him before the game. Not a great pass there. Might be an early timeout coming if Santa Cruz can't get things going. Funk, big-time three-point shooter, doesn't get it. C-Dub's just getting out-hustled right now. Yeah, the energy is not where it needs to be. Bounce pass deflected. Bediako. He'll go to the line. Goes on Javo. Bediako, he has 1 year of NBA EXP, was on a two-way dealio with the Austin and San Antonio Spurs for a couple of months last season, was in Summer League with the Orlando Magic this year. He played at Alabama for 2 years. The 59% foul shooter hits, and it's a touchdown lead for the Grand Rapids Gold. The artist formerly known as the Grand Rapids Drive before Denver took over operations in a hybrid format. Yuri Collins loves the mid-range. Santa Cruz has started 0 of 5. Young, a mid-range killer. Doesn't get that, but it lands right in his lap. And
yeah, that's a extremely unsurprising timeout.
Yeah. Not quite 3 minutes gone by, but Santa Cruz has yet to score still. They trail 9-0 here on NBC Sports Bay Area.
We're green over here. Working, 1, 2, 3, okay. Welcome back to Kaiser Permanente Arena. Drew Jones here. Now the bench looks a little bit different, including the starting lineup, and that's because Jackson Rowe, as you know, signed a 2-way deal earlier this week with Golden State. Getting the call up with Quentin Post and Pat Spencer. We caught up with Coach Kerr before the game, and he said he's super excited for Jackson, says he deserves it. And it's funny because they actually found out about the call up at the beach. Guys?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They were having a beach practice, beach workout, if you will. Thank you, Drew. And Jackson Rowe officially getting the 2-way on Tuesday.
Hey, you said it from day one this season that he was on the verge of getting the Gatorade.
You stick around the G League for 13 years, you get a feel for how things go.
Yeah, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yes. I might be right 3 times a day.
Yeah, you sneak one in there.
Yeah. Funk, late clock. Santa Cruz still yet to score. Maxwell.
Nice job.
Protecting the rim, yeah. Nice pass. Yuri Collins, the G League leader in APG with his first time of the night. And finally, the fans can sit.
And a great job by Maxwell just to go straight up with the left hand. Not easy to catch those bounce passes sometimes for a big man.
We're about to see the newest C-dub in a little bit as Blake Hinson gets to the line. Today, they just added Shek Mbake Jong, who played at UNLV in 1 year for our guy Johnny Dawkins at Central Florida. He's coming in right now for Seth Maxwell, number 38, Shek Mbake Jong, into the game as Blake Hinson is at the line. Be nice to see Blake get it going a little bit. Rough game for him from a shooting standpoint. 4 of 21 from the field, 3 of 17 from 3, and missed 2 of 3 free throws in the final 5 seconds with Santa Cruz down 2. Good to see him hit that one.
He is the definition of streaky.
That's for sure.
And guess what? You love him on your team when he's hot, because he can be unconscious.
Richardson, a good take. He was really good last weekend. Had a couple of big shooting performances. Jabo gets his first bucket of the game.
That is an aggressive, confident, off the bounce three pretty early in the shot clock. Clearly a guy that knows that he needs to put up a big number tonight.
Oh, the bookends working together. Blake Hinson to Deante Scott. We'll inject some life into the building. Jameer Young, that is his office, as Bob Fitzgerald might say. Loves the mid-range pull-up. That one from about 12 feet. Cameron Parker, the backup PG.
Oh, Javo got away.
Yeah, I'm about to say. That was a nice take after the walk.
Yes. Had a little extra jump stop, if you will, on the catch, and then the jab step. It sure looked like a travel in real time.
Bediako inside with the deuce. His brother Jaden played at Santa Clara. I did some of Jaden Bediako's games. That'll drop in for Cameron Parker.
That is a nice, friendly roll. Good touch there.
Parker, he's starting to increase that shooting percentage a little bit. It's still low, but he's getting it up there. Jameer Young splitting the double. Everything but the finish. A lob for Deante Scott. Offense is humming here right now for Santa Cruz.
Get out in transition. You got to get some easy buckets when you don't have all your main guys.
Funk a deep one. Oh. He hasn't been shooting it well, but he can. He's 33% from downtown this year. Last year, 38% in the G with Grand Rapids and Windy City. Deante Johnson, that's off.
We could see it the whole way, but still want to let it hit the rim first.
So some subs coming in. Take a look at the alley-oop. Hinson to Scott. Nice pass by Blake. Santa Cruz did not assist it well at all against San Diego. They had just 18 assists in that game and dropped them from first to second in the G League in assists per game. Good to see them with 4 assists on 6 makes in the early going. Ithiel Horton fumbling the pass.
Tried to make the pass before he caught it.
Too early to say he got his Mark Andrews / Dalton Kincaid on?
Oh, yes, too soon.
Too soon. Say Dalton had a much tougher catch to make.
I actually did not. I still haven't seen the replay.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
I've seen people talk about the fact that Kincaid dropped one, but I think the Mark Andrews one was worse, correct?
Yes. Yes. Marcus Burke playing against his former team. Played with the Grand Rapids Gold for 2 seasons from 2021 to 2023. Javo off 1 foot, it's an air ball. Grand Rapids has 8 guys, Santa Cruz has 9. They leave Joey Baker open, but he can't make them pay. Parker, good take. Maxwell, is this his first 3 of his G Leaguer? Nope, he's 0 for 7. Gets back well, and Jameer Young is just really good around the rim. And timeout called by Nicholas Kerr, so Kerr using 2 timeouts in the first quarter, and the Gold leads by 8 after Santa Cruz had cut it down to 3. We'll take a timeout. 23-15 Grand Rapids here on NBC Sports Bay Area. The 2024-25 Santa Cruz Warriors season is presented by Kaiser Permanente, proud partner of your C-Dubs. Marcus Burke will throw it again. He had a 39-point game as a member of the Grand Rapids Drive against the Greensboro Swarm, March 15th, 2022. Played in 59 games over 2 years with the Drive. One of those years, he was coached by Andre Miller.
Well, go have a revenge game tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Marcus Burke revenge game on deck.
C-Dubs need it.
Kind of a tough pass to make in traffic there for Cameron Parker. Jones had that knocked away by Calcaterra. Joey making a nice play. Burke rescuing the possession there. Burke. What a pass to Seth Maxwell.
Somehow he did not step on the end line or get called for the hook. So the C-Dubs will absolutely take it.
Deante Jones has already made him pay from downtown, and he does so again. He is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jones on the season, 38% from downtown. Coming into this game as Marcus Burke misses the step back. Jones was a 47% corner three shooter in the regular season. Loose ball foul on Santa Cruz. Blake Hinson coming in. Here's another look at the foul.
Really ends up being a good foul for Santa Cruz without it being a transition take.
I was thinking they're lucky that's not a transition take foul. Richardson, the Duck, who's in the Oregon record books, hits the three. Nobody's played more games in an Oregon uniform than the 148 he suited up for and appeared in. Hinson short on the three. Lands in the lap of Maxwell and Calcaterra from the corner. Seth, another offensive rebound, but gets stripped. And it looked like that was deflected off of Yuri Conti. Nods his head.
Okay, they're running flat.
Let's see what.
That's the play, flat.
Let's see what flat is.
Yep. Standard flex action.
That's a pretty good play.
Well done.
2 touchdown lead for the Gold. Hinson running hard off the screen. Goes hard to the hole, but can't lay it in. Maxwell's getting a ton of offensive rebounds. Burke catch and shoot. Richardson runs it up. No. Seth gobbling up the boards. Hinson. He saw an opening, and he'll get himself to the line.
I think the officials were going to have differing calls there.
Catherine Chang, the one whistling the foul. She's the crew chief. Hortensia Sanchez Carizales, Quincy Smith are helpers tonight. Blake has hit 1 free throw. This is only 2 points. There's Catherine Chang. Hinson, a 62% foul shooter this year. Was originally on a 2-way with the Lakers during Summer League and then got waived in September, and that's when Golden State / Santa Cruz scooped him up on an X10, Exhibit 10 contract. Foul away from the ball. Goes on Marcus.
Makeup call? What do you think? Or a, don't worry, we'll even it out call?
Yeah, yeah. Is that what you thought it was?
It didn't look like much, and it was a pretty quick whistle. Off the ball.
All right, now we're even.
Yeah, no one hurt. Just a team foul.
Deante Johnson into the game. Richardson's going to let it rip.
Good pass.
Yeah. Baker in the right spot. That'll be a shot clock violation. Never hit the rim. Grand Rapids started 11 of 17. They have missed 3 of their last 4. Santa Cruz just 33%. And you mentioned it, Drew. You don't have your two-ways. Now, Grand Rapids doesn't have their two-ways either. So both these teams undermanned. They actually had Spencer Jones and Trey Alexander here this morning. Then Denver flew them cross-country to Charlotte. So they were supposed to play in this game. They ended up suiting up for the Nuggets. Neither of them got in. Their 107-104 win over the Bees.
So they got paid to fly across the country.
Yeah. Burke storming his way into the lane, bucket in the bone.
Good strong take.
Burke, his first points against his former team. This is the first time Santa Cruz has played Grand Rapids since they've changed their name to the Gold. They played the Grand Rapids Drive a couple of times. Grand Rapids used to be the Anaheim Arsenal. There's a nice take by Deante Jones. Played at Illinois and Southern Utah. And then they went from the Anaheim Arsenal to the Springfield Armor. Santa Cruz played 1 game in Springfield their inaugural season. Will Richardson into the corner. Nice drop off. Deante Johnson rejected by the rim, but a foul.
Well, it all starts on the other end. Yuri left his feet and really had no idea what he was going to do. Was hoping for a teammate to get open to bail him out, and it just didn't materialize.
The foul goes on Seth. He's got 4 points and 5 rebounds. Deante Johnson, you talked about rare to see guys play at one school for 5 years. Well, that's what Deante Johnson did at Cleveland State alongside Will Richardson. Same 5 years as well, 2018 to 2023. Third in the Horizon League in blocks per game as a 4th-year senior. Zone look here from Grand Rapids. And Yuri Collins can't bust the zone.
Super quick 2 for 1. Nope.
Santa Cruz 1 for 11 from 3. And they were 11 of 52 on Wednesday. So not a great stretch from beyond the arc for Santa Cruz. Nice shot fake. Baker, second side, no. And out of bounds to Grand Rapids.
All of those 50-50 type balls are going to the Gold.
Johnson, well defended by Seth. Yuri puts it up. Gave it a ride.
Great effort.
Again, that doesn't go against his shooting percentage. They gave him a missed 3, but they'll take it off. Yep, there it is. He's just 0 for 1. Well, 12 minutes in the books. Not great for the C-Dubs. All Gold through the first, but this was nice from Burke to Maxwell, 2 of his 4. Grand Rapids 37, Santa Cruz 22. The Mavericks Kids Club is back thanks to our friends at Invisalign. For just $25, kids 18 and under will receive a membership, including unique giveaways, exclusive events, and a ticket to a C-Dubs home game. Sign up for your membership at SantaCruzBasketball.com. Deante Scott, third attempt, will get him to the line. So a couple of offensive rebounds there for Santa Cruz. The shooting woes do continue, shooting 32%.
Well, and the C-Dubs had 5 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, yet 0 second chance points.
That is not a good ratio.
Shooting woes a real thing.
Deante Scott has not been a good free throw shooter this year at 59%, but he has been better as of late.
Well, then we'll go with that.
Yeah, he gets that one. Something just made a loud noise behind us. Bediako fouled. Not sure exactly what that was. There was a big slam, like a bang, somewhere in this arena. Everyone kind of turned their head to the back of the building. But Bediako at the line, where he is 1 for 1 today. It's at the 2023 G League Elite Camp. Reversing up and out. Stay with Santa Cruz. Deante Johnson getting to the foul line. 8 of 27 as a team now.
Well, we're seeing Javo take some shots that typically he doesn't take.
He knows he has to be a scorer tonight.
Correct. He's going to have to be a volume scorer.
Uri getting into Jameer Young there, forces the turnover. 6th giveaway of the game for the Gold. We're normally very good at taking care of the ball. 5th fewest turnovers per game in the G League. Yuri Collins gets deep and lays it in.
Used his strength there, got to a spot, and just used his body to negate Richardson, who had no chance.
First bucket of the game for Uri, the second-year seed-up. Deante Johnson was 3 for 3 from 3 in the first quarter, and there's his first miss overall from the field, now 5 for 6. Collins loves that spot.
Had a good rhythm there. His body was moving smooth.
Funk off a screen, banks it in.
And he trots back like, yeah, I meant to do that. No big deal. I promise you he did not.
14-point lead. Scott flips into up and in.
Down it looked awkward, but it's 2 points.
He's got 8 points to lead Santa Cruz. Richardson runner now. That'll be Gold basketball. Santa Cruz has hit its last 3 from the field. Bediako draws a foul on Shekambake Jiang. He played a little bit with the Westchester Knicks this year, Jiang. There's the foul, swiping down. 6 games with Westchester. He was in training camp with the Cleveland Charge after a tryout. Played in 3rd Division France last year, but played in the Adriatic League the year before that. Usually don't see people go from the Adriatic League to 3rd Division France in 1 year. And you know, sometimes these 2nd and 3rd divisions in other countries, they actually pay as well or better than the top leagues. So not an indictment on him as a player. Out of bounds to Santa Cruz.
No one wanted that ball.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Here it is again. Block from Baker, pinballing around. Boing, boing. Deante Johnson. Nearly stolen. Yuri left wide open.
That's what you need.
Especially tonight. Santa Cruz, 1 of 12 from downtown. Baker.
Oh,
great take.
Seth went straight up, and Baker went right at him.
It's his 5th made field goal of the season. Does not play a lot. Collins, easy money. That's a foul and a strong finish for Jameer Young.
Once he got left going downhill, Santa Cruz was in trouble.
He might be a little undersized, Jameer Young, but this is a two-way candidate. If not this year, the next year. He's got NBA talent. You want to see the three-point percentage go north of 30 for sure, but he can hoop. Deante Johnson splashing down the 3.
Santa Cruz will gladly take a zone possession there from Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
That's just an easy pass to the wing and 3 for your best three-point shooter tonight.
That is not the zone defense that Jim Boeheim drew up. Marcus Burke in transition. And 1.
And then when you can get out and run, so you don't have to go against the setup half-court defense, you got to do it. This is a great push ahead by Yuri. And what a tough finish by Burke.
Marcus with 5 points off the bench. That's the 5th assist for Yuri Collins. He averages more than 10 assists per game in the regular season and overall this year at 9.6. Burke 1 for 1 from the foul line today on the season, coming in 77%. He hits it. C-Dubs 5 of 5 from the line to match Grand Rapids. They've lost 5 straight to this G League franchise at home, going back to their days as a Springfield Armor. There's something about playing this team. Jameer Young well short. Yuri, that's blocking foul. Yep. Joey Baker, try as he might, did not beat Yuri to the spot. Baker played 4 years at Duke, then played a 5th year in Michigan.
That was close.
They're challenging it. I thought in live action it was clear, but you look at it.
And I don't think it's a good challenge. No points are at stake.
Yeah. We'll take a timeout. 7:44 to go second quarter. Santa Cruz making some inroads here. We'll be back after this on NBC Sports Bay Area. Warriors are teaming up with Kaiser Permanente in the Athletes Corner to turn points into meals with swishes for dishes. For each point the C-Dubs score this season, 10 meals donated to Second Harvest Food Bank of Santa Cruz County. After last game, a total of 32,420 meals will be donated. Visit SantaCruzBasketball.com to learn more. Here's what just got reviewed. What do you think, Drew?
I think it's going to be hard to overturn.
Yep, you are right. It is confirmed. Blocking foul on one Joey Baker. Third team foul on the Gold. It's their fourth year being affiliated with the Denver Nuggets. Denver was one of the last teams to hold out. Third to last team to get a G League squad. Then Portland, then Phoenix. That was a full happy family in the G League with NBA affiliates as Yuri Collins operating the mid-range yet again, and Santa Cruz is within 9. Jones off his screen, gets to his spot, can't sink the Jimmy. Yuri Collins, I was feeling it. Santa Cruz on an 8-0 run right now.
Not a great shot right there.
Negativo.
Oh my goodness, he created a lot of space.
Flying in for the tap is Marcus Burt. Saying, you miss me now, Grand Rapids? A 10-0 run, 7-point game.
Another not so great shot, a tough contested step back too.
Well, that's the preferred shot in today's NBA with analytics and everything. A contested long two, just kidding. Tip jam, Seth Maxwell.
Uh-oh. Javo all right? Yeah, looked like he made an awkward movement.
So far so good after that awkward movement for Javen. We'll keep an eye on that though. Funk off the bounce. Baker flies in for the miss. And draws a foul.
The only guy in a white
Yeah.
shirt really inside the three-point line. He came crashing from the corner. That's a frustrating possession.
That's a tough O board to give up. And Joey Baker, the hustle man tonight. Team captain at Duke is a senior with Wendell Moore, junior, who was a draft pick. Graduated from Duke with a degree in poli-sci from Fayetteville, North Carolina originally. Played on the same team in Lithuania as Deante Johnson, his teammate here, with the Grand Rapids Gold. I will not begin to try to pronounce that Lithuanian team's name. Deep one for Blake Henson. P.L. Horton, nice bounce pass to Deante Johnson. Not to be confused with the former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver. They spell their names differently. We have a Steelers fan on this broadcast reminding me of the same name, Drew Jones. Good cut by Marcus Burt.
It was a great cut.
Like that one to go down, though.
Ooh, way short. That must have gotten
It might have
blocked, or if you're young, you're saying you were fouled.
David Johnson stripped, and then ball slips out of play as Javo slipped. Certainly much better here from Santa Cruz. Seth Maxwell having himself a game with 6 and 8, and there's Shekambake Jong looking for his first stat as a Santa Cruz Warrior. Cameron Parker, strong take. Parker 2 for 2. Henson slips. Funk can't take advantage. Rebound knocked around.
Wet spot.
A lot of wet spots. Got to get wiped up. Santa Cruz has a chance to make this a one-possession game.
I mean, this was feeling like one that was maybe going to get out of hand early.
And especially when you look at the players who are not available for Santa Cruz, you're down 17. You don't have Kevin Knox, Jackson Rowe, Quentin Post, or Pat Spencer. Buena suerte. But credit to these guys. They've battled tonight. That is their bench. Only 9 guys. You see Kevin Knox out with an ankle. Horton pulling up, late shot clock. Another good possession of defense for Santa Cruz. Hinson dancing with the dribble for the tie, or cut it to 2, excuse me, I can't do math. No whistle. That was interesting.
If by interesting you mean not pretty.
That's what I meant. I saw a lot of unpretty basketball on Wednesday in San Diego. Hinson around and out.
With all that backspin, that's weird to see that sort of miss for Hinson.
Nice lob to Johnson from Richardson. Little 5-point swing, and Nicholas Kerr's going to stop the action as Grand Rapids extends its lead to 7. But Santa Cruz is hanging tough with the goal. 3:31 to go before halftime. We'll take the break. Gold 53, C-Dubs 46 on NBC Sports Bay Area. Rest of the first half coming up after this. Stay connected with the latest C-Dubs news, ticket offers, events, and more on the new Santa Cruz Warriors app. Simply search Santa Cruz Warriors in the Apple App Store or Google Play. Download tonight. Look at Yuri, Knox, David Johnson, Seth Maxwell, Joey Calcaterra on that C-Dubs bench. Gold showing zone again. Deep one for Dante Scott. Second chance opportunity. Hinson, one of them's got to drop.
That's a great look.
Deante Johnson with the rebound, and Cameron Parker on a great take.
You come away with 2. Well, that's one that Hinson, you'll live with that shot all day.
He's 0 for 7 now, coming off that 4 for 21. 3 of 22 from downtown now in these last 2 games for Blake. Jones slip, got it back, beats the shot clock, but can't hit it. Parker to the hoop. He'll get to the line.
Even someone like Parker, he understands that someone's got to fill the multiple voids, so go ahead and get creative.
And you know Parker would rather set up his teammates than score himself, but a guy who averages 3.3 points, he's already at 6. Santa Cruz outscoring the Grand Rapids bench 14-10. Large part to Parker and Burke, who's got 8. Parker free throw is good. 78% foul shooter on the season. C-Dubs within 3. This was a 49-32 lead, so it's an 18-4 Santa Cruz run. You'll let Jameer Young shoot threes all day. That's over the back. Yep, and that's going to be a 2-point free throw for Seth Maxwell. Santa Cruz in the bonus.
Maxwell does a good job here, boxing out, fighting for position.
Oh, he got slapped upside the head inadvertently by Deante Johnson. So Maxwell, 73% foul shooter, 8 of 11, but he's missed 3 of his last 5 after starting 6 for 6. We got a 1-point game, and Maxwell's close to a double-double. 8 points, 8 rebounds. For the professional, or the G League rookie, second-year pro, fading away, Funk. Six points, 5 rebounds for him. Great cut, Parker. Kicks it out to Dante Scott. I know why he said ooh, because he was wide open right underneath the rim.
Correct.
Well, we got a tie game.
Did not see this coming.
No. Santa Cruz got down 9-0 right off the bat. So they will not get wired to wire tonight at the very least. Young getting into the paint. That's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
He is a good, good player. Yuri Collins.
Yuri.
Getting his grown man on inside.
Using that right arm, you could see Young signal that he got pushed.
You think he did?
Hard to blame him.
Young. Well, get that 2 right back. Wanted a foul there. Hinson. He's a hard guy to stop in transition. They can't stop him. Avec le planche, avec le faute.
And Funk is saying, I let him go. How could I get called for a foul?
I was trying to not play defense there.
Basically.
First made field goal for Blake, so good for him to see one go through in the flow of play. He has hit a couple of free throws.
And what's funny about that is that it's really not that bad of a play by Funk. You either let him go for the layup if you really feel like you're completely out of position, or you foul him so hard he can't take the shot and get the 3-point play. Yet even with letting him go, he got called for a foul.
The Santa Cruz has its first lead of the game. It'd be wild if they had the lead at halftime. Dante Scott wipes it off the backboard.
Covered a lot of ground. That was awesome.
Hinson blocked by Bediako. End-to-end action. And Tavian Jones jams it down.
Quick 2 for 1. Go, go, go.
I don't think they're going to get it.
Dribble right into a 3.
Yuri. He'll get himself to the line. Oh, kind of get it.
4 seconds earlier.
Yeah, I'm with you, Drew. Put that thing up. There it is again. Yuri Collins. It's a tough one on Tavian Jones. Yuri will get to the line. Aggressive take from the 75% foul shooter, who led the country in assists in college as a junior and senior. 19th all-time in NCAA history in helpers for his 4 years at St. Louis as a Billiken. Had the same college coach as Andre Miller, but Rick Majerus was at St. Louis much earlier than when Yuri Collins got there. Misses the free throw. About a 2-second difference. Samir Young, well defended. Maybe a foul. Yuri Collins. Well, a spirited finish to the first half for Santa Cruz. They're only down by one, 61-60. We'll catch up with Santa Cruz assistant Ben Stelzer in just a little bit. This could have been a lot worse for the Sea-Dubs. They were down 17. Now it's a 1-point game, and Santa Cruz assistant Ben Stelzer is alongside Drew Jones. Drew, take it away.
Coach Stelzer, 1 for 11 from 3 in the first quarter, down by as much as 17 at one point. How did the game plan change in the second quarter?
I think just our urgency and energy got better in the second quarter. I think the first 4 possessions, there was 2 loose balls that we didn't get on the floor for, and that kind of sets the tone for the first quarter, but second quarter was a lot better.
Marcus Burke, he was really integral in generating second chance opportunities offensively. Can you speak to his development?
Burke, he's a guy that just does almost everything right. In terms of defensively, offensively, you see the energy he brings, he's chasing guys around screens, like super valuable for our team.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Ben. We'll take a break. Come on back with Isabella Bonner, the founder and executive director of Black Surf. Right after this break on NBC Sports Bay Area. At the half, Grand Rapids leads Santa Cruz by 1.
One, two, three, four, five.
Halftime in Surf City, the Grand Rapids Gold leads Santa Cruz by 1, 61-60. And we're pleased to be joined by Bella Bonner, the founder and executive director of Black Surf here in Santa Cruz. First off, I know you come to a lot of Santa Cruz games. Thanks for joining us. How are you enjoying the game so far?
We are having a lot of fun. We bought over 100 tickets for our community, and we saw a huge turnout. So it's getting lit up in here.
Wow, that is awesome. That's 4% of the entire arena. So that's pretty good stuff. So you founded Black Surf in 2020. Can you tell us a little bit about the organization, how you've seen it grown over the course of, 5 years now?
Yeah, our mission at Black Surf Santa Cruz is to promote physical, spiritual, and communal healing here in Santa Cruz. I had grown up here and had never put on a wetsuit or been on a surfboard before founding this organization. So our goal is to expand access and create a space for our Black community and our BIPOC community to come together and just splash in the water, learn how to surf. Just enjoy together.
Well, in the wake of George Floyd's murder in 2020, you organized a protest. Some 5,000 people showed up in Santa Cruz for that. Can you tell us a little bit about how that all got started and what went into that?
Yeah, I honestly just listened to my gut. I felt a pull to organize something and to center Black voices within our community. And so, just following my gut, a lot of people turned out, and really just expanding the mic and making a space for our Black community to have a space to chat.
Now, you did a recent TEDx talk. I was wondering if you could kind of talk about it a little bit. You did here in Santa Cruz. This was in April. I'm reading the notes here from Andrew Winfield on this talk. You mentioned you used the Marshawn Lynch quote about that action. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to Black Surf Santa Cruz?
To me, it just means how can you live your values as verbs? How can you be about that action and how you show up in your daily life and spread joy or whatever those things are that you want to see in the world?
We're running out of time here, but for anyone watching at home or in the Santa Cruz community that wants to support Black Surf Santa Cruz, how can they get involved?
You can head over to our website at blacksurfsantacruz.org and fill out our Join Us form and join us as a member, a volunteer, a community member. We're always looking for more supporters and more joy in the water.
Well, she is Bella Bonner, the founder and executive director of Black Surf Santa Cruz. Bella, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we'll take a time out. Come on back with more from halftime here as the Grand Rapids Gold leads Santa Cruz 61-60. Halftime at the KPA, 61-60. Bit of a high-scoring affair here in Santa Cruz. Kevin Dana, Drew Schiller with you. He's busy circling some stuff on that box
things
score.
up.
What were you marking up there? What caught your eye in this first half?
I can't believe that Santa Cruz is only down 1 despite 3 of 20 from beyond the arc in the first half. If you would have told me that was going to be Santa Cruz's three-point shooting in the first half, I would say they're down by 15 plus. But they were able to stay in this game and be right there because they ended up in the second quarter winning a lot of those 50-50 balls. They were fighting harder on the offensive glass. 11 offensive rebounds for Santa Cruz in the first half, and also 13 free throw points compared to 9 for Grand Rapids. So they were getting to the line, and you have to win some games ugly. It's not going to be pretty. You're not going to win with style points, and Santa Cruz in the first half, great position to only be down 1.
Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half of action. Sea-Dubs making their way back into this in the second quarter. That was the first bucket of the game, a nice feed, 1 of 6 assists from Yuri Collins.
And just 1 turnover for Yuri, so a great floor game.
Nice dunk for Seth Maxwell. He's on pace for a double-double with 8 points and 8 rebounds. Jameer Young didn't get the first one. He got the second one. He's going to be a guy they need to slow down a little bit.
No doubt about it. He had 13 and 5 in the first half. Took 13 shots, though, so not super efficient. 0 of 3 from beyond the arc. But here, if he gets downhill, he can finish with the best of them.
That he can. Yuri Collins. That second quarter he really started to get going. He's 5 of 11 from the field. This was really strong. He's a physical guard, Yuri Collins.
Yes, he is. Had that one play where he extended that right arm and bumped Young off. We thought it was an offensive foul.
That was it right there. So that was a look at the first half. We'll take a timeout. Come on back with the start of the second half after this on NBC Sports Bay Area. Grand Rapids leading Santa Cruz by 1. I've got about a minute before the start of the second half. Let's take a look around the G today. And earlier today, this morning, it was an incredible win for the Motor City Cruise over the Long Island Nets, 145 to 132. Ron Harper Jr. hit 11 threes in that game. 38 points and 8 assists for Motor City. The Maine Celtics at 500. J.D. Davison, one of the top players in the G League. He'll be at the G League up next game. 195. They win by 5. He had a double-double. Capital City improves to 9-4 with a 9-point win. Jalen Noel, the former Washington Husker, with a big double-double, 33 and 10 dimes. Cleveland winning at RGV. Naquan Tomlin a near double-double. That guy did not play high school basketball. He's on the cusp of being an NBA guy. 24-9. Oklahoma City blowing out South Bay. Buddy Boeheim, 10 of 13 from 3. He had a 2 of 17 from 3 game earlier this year. And the Salt Lake City Stars cool off the surging Wisconsin Herd. Elijah Harkless, 33 points. He hit 7 threes. Well, we're just about ready for the start of the second half, but here's a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Raptors 905, and first, if we could quickly look at the Western Conference. See the Gold, they're 7-8, so they're about a game out of the last playoff spot, but a lot of teams ahead of them. And then Santa Cruz in a tie for third. Top 6 in each make the playoffs. Here we go. Santa Cruz looking to regain the lead. Dante Scott trying to bully his defender in the post. As Yuri Collins just hasn't had a year from 3 this season. Blake Hinson setting up Seth Maxwell. He's really starting to perfect that push shot Isaiah Hartenstein style, except with the right instead of the left.
And there he made himself available. He hunted that opportunity. And more second chance points. An offensive rebound on the first possession of the second half.
Good ball movement to Richardson. Deante Johnson. Hinson attacking the closeout. Strong finish off the window. Hinson wanted a whistle. He'll have to settle for the 2 points. He's got 9, trying to work himself into a game. Blocked by Scott.
That's the second really nice block by Scott here tonight.
And Jabo a block. Look at the rim protection from Santa Cruz. Usually it's Seth Maxwell getting the blocks. He's 15th in the G League in blocks per game. A little scoop to the hoop. Doesn't go for Collins. Young. A rare miss at that range for Jameer Young. Really good kind of circle jumper area finisher. Great pass to Seth Maxwell, who banks it in. The setup from Deante Johnson.
Surprised he used the glass there, but
yeah,
felt like he was in somewhat of a no man's land.
You saw Nicholas Kirk kind of lean as that one went in, kind of bend his knees, trying to oomph that one in for Seth.
Or to slow it down to be soft.
Yeah, yes.
Because he probably saw it leave his hand thinking, oh, that's way too strong.
But Seth Chamberlain with 14 points and 9 rebounds now. He has improved so much this year. I said it last week as he commits the foul. And uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right, going to the ground.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
You hope that's what happened.
I think it was an elbow from Bediako. Look at that, 7 offensive rebounds for Seth Maxwell. I said it last week. I don't think I've seen a Santa Cruz Warrior improve more in a half of a season than I've seen Seth Maxwell improve this season. He has really, really held down the fort when Quentin Post has not been available, especially now that Quentin's starting for the Golden State Warriors. Free throw's good. He's 1 rebound away from his second double-double of the season, Maxwell. And he's already tied his season high with 14 points.
Quentin Post starting for the Golden State Warriors, something that we all thought was going to be the case when he was ejected from the game here a couple weeks ago.
So they put up 2 points on the scoreboard. Live Stats has that as a 3 for Blake. Now they've changed it to a 2. So it is just a 2 for Hinson. Still looking for his first 3, but this has been a really good start to the second half for Santa Cruz. 10-4 burst, and I think we're going to get a foul.
Nice, Richardson grabbing Scott, who is very upset with the official Quincy Smith.
And you do not see Dante chirp at the refs a ton.
He was sealing Richardson, had great.
Yeah, he was getting grabbed.
But then he put his hand over his face. I'm not sure what he was upset about.
Yeah, I don't think he was saying to the ref, "You can't see me," John Cena style. Yuri.
Oh, nice step back.
Yeah. He saw the switch, and he was licking his chops there. He was thinking barbecue chicken. Most defenders are barbecue chicken for Jameer Young at this level. Oh, nearly stolen. It'll lead to a Jabo 3 that rattles drone.
Goes from nearly being a steal and a transition opportunity the other way to a 3 for the C-Dubs.
Well, they put 2 on the board. They're looking at it of Isaiah. I mean, Santa Cruz's staff. I think it was a 2. They're actually, maybe that is a 3. I'm looking at another camera angle. He only got credit for 2 points.
They're going to look at it during the next timeout,
which will be coming up shortly at the under 7. Deante Johnson, second-year G Leaguer. When he was at Southern Utah, he led the Thunderbirds from a 23-point second-half comeback to beat Utah Valley in the WAC semifinals. One of the last games that Mark Madsen coached with the Wolverines before taking over at Cal. Catch and shoot 3. Straight on and straight through. No doubt about that one being a 3. His 3rd of the game. And Jameer Young getting it right back the other way. It's deflected out. All 5 starters have scored at least 11 for Santa Cruz. And they have 2 off the bench who have scored 8. Deante Johnson.
And now Javo is not only scoring, but he's dishing.
He's 3rd assist. And that's Sheck's first bucket as a Santa Cruz Warrior. Welcome to the team, Sheck. Turnaround, Ted, the end Jones. That was nice. Confident shot from Jabo. He's in a groove right now, Drew.
Yes, he is.
16. Funk gets it back. And hey, for a game with no two-way players or assignments, it's turned into a pretty intriguing ball game. It's a lob for Sheck. Perfect setup by Parker.
It's turned into a defense optional
yes.
game as well.
24 points in the first 5 minutes and 42 seconds of the 3rd quarter for Santa Cruz. At one point, they were 30%. Now they're shooting 48%. We take the timeout as Andre Miller takes it. C-Dubs up by 8. C-Dubs head to the Bay Sunday, March 9th. The Battle of the Mexico City Capitanes at Chase Center. First 10,000 fans walking away with a Stephen Curry Sandcastle bobblehead presented by Adobe. Tip scheduled for 12:30. Tickets available now at chasecenter.com. Kevin, Drew, and Drew with you. Blake, Parker, Burke, Javo, Sheck doing a nice job. Sheck Mbake Jong, his first game. They're taking a look, I think, at that Deante Johnson shot you were talking about. See if that was a 2 or a 3. Again, it was ruled a 2. So
which is unfortunate because then it'll stay at 2 if they can't see enough to overturn it.
On the bright side, if you're a Santa Cruz fan, you know they can't take a point away from you, so it's going to be at least 84-76.
Okay, I like that perspective.
I remember Diamond Dallas Page back in the day would say, that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. Talking about a potential downer of a situation. Would give the fakest smile. I love DDP. Were you a wrestling fan back in the day, Drew?
I was during, I think it was a couple years, late elementary school, early middle school.
Okay.
I went to a Raw is War Monday night at the San Jose Arena.
Ooh, sweet. I went to SummerSlam at SAP or whatever the corporate overlord was back then. Maybe Compact Center.
Oh, yeah. When I was that night, it ended up being some incredible tag team. It was, I believe, Stone Cold and Mankind against Kane and The Undertaker.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
An incredible night, no doubt about it.
If you'd like this.
Kane and Undertaker, they were brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the storyline goes.
Of course, yeah.
He eventually took his mask off. I remember after being masked for a decade plus. In the spirit of Stone Cold, if you like this review to be over, give me a hell yeah.
Yeah. Well done there, sir.
So they are still looking at this. Catherine Chang alongside Quincy Smith. And at some point, we just got to play. I appreciate the attention to detail. But we've been here for a while. When you look at it that long, I think it's going to be tough to overturn.
Exactly. Just keep it as ruled. Two-pointer.
84-76. Here we go. Finally back to action. Tamir Young, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Funk running hard off that screen. Baker wide open.
Well, Funk's presence led to that wide open shot. That was a good possession for the Gold.
A great hustle by Parker to get that rebound. I think that was supposed to be a lob for Jong. Better hustle there from the Gold that time. Here comes Javo. Transition triple. And numbers the other way for Grand Rapids. Deante Johnson the dunk. He's in double figures. Parker having a nice game tonight. And continues with a trip to the line. How about 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists in 12 minutes for the backup PG. Funk out, Deante Johnson, but not before he has a word or two with Quincy Smith, one of our officials. Parker 1 for 1 from the foul line tonight. Hits it. Lead back to 8. Largest lead for Santa Cruz has been 9. Grand Rapids is led by 17 at 49-32. Baker, nice attack at the closeout. Good shovel off inside. Deante Johnson. That is great shooty hoop from Grand Rapids. Javo, bangarang.
And if you're Grand Rapids, you got to be out on him immediately. They're giving him too much space.
He's 5 of 10 from 3 now. He's got 19.
He is a shooter first and foremost.
Jameer Young blocked by Jong. Santa Cruz looking for the first double-digit lead of the game. Parker back to Javo. 6th three of the game. He's in fuego.
And is that 5 in the quarter?
I want to say 4. I think he was at 2 threes in the first half. I could be wrong.
He was 2 of 6. You're correct. Thanks for keeping me in line.
That's what I'm here for. Joey Baker, that was tough. Santa Cruz looking to extend. Henson still looking for his first 3. Had a long 2 earlier. Horton wide open.
Oh, Nicholas Kerr, I think, was stepping onto the court to call timeout right there. Just a defensive breakdown. I think he still is going to call timeout. He wants to get Yuri back in this one.
And he will. Well, Parker's been really good off the bench with 10 points and 7 assists. Yuri, 12.7 assists. Santa Cruz currently enjoying their largest lead of the game, up 12.
I just have to shout out the fans for the 30th straight sellout here at Kaiser Permanente Arena. Earlier this week, I had the opportunity to go check out the C-Dubs taking on the Clippers in Oceanside. Front Wave Arena, it's nice and pretty, it's brand new, but it's nothing on here in Santa Cruz and this fan base. We talked with Coach Kerr, and he said this place is the best. When you go to all the different stops on their road trips, a lot of these places are quite barren in comparison, so there really is no place like Santa Cruz. Guys.
Good stuff, Drew, and I know there might be a tendency to think, well, that's just state-run programming, but it is true. Santa Cruz does have some of the best fans in the G League, and bar none, the best game day environment. I've been to a lot of G League arenas. There are some good ones out there. Shout out to the Texas Legends, the Maine Celtics, but for my biased money, this is the spot to be.
Pack it in here. 2,500 downtown, near the boardwalk. Just an awesome place to come see a game.
Henson looking to extend the lead to 14. Hasn't shot it well, but he is 4 for 4 from the foul line, and he's got 13 points. There's a good look at the crowd. Jeff Goss running the show tonight, doing a nice job. Raphael Horton not close. Ooh, maybe a little too far out in front. Javen Johnson, 7 for 12.
Ah, they're calling it a long two.
Ah, come on.
Maybe it'll get reviewed.
Hopefully not.
I was just going to say, no need to do that.
Raphael Horton hitting the three. Being told that was indeed a 2. The last J-Bo shot. Look at him dance a little bit. Parker step back. Oh, he's in his bag right now. Ensu Bolsa.
And he's talking noise too.
This is about as swaggy as Santa Cruz has played in quite some time.
He was letting Will Richardson hear it.
Cito's feeling themselves right now. Henson, strong take. Too strong.
He was
off
there.
The glass.
He used his strength to get exactly where he wanted to go.
Yeah, I think he did like one too many moves. One move too many, I should say.
Got numbers, go.
There's the double-double for Seth, his second of the season. 14 points, 10 boards. Did he bounce that between the legs of the defender? And Javen hits the three.
I think it was around the defender.
Okay. It was a nice bounce pass. Free ice cream here in the third quarter.
Well, this is the Javen Johnson that we saw the first 3 games of the regular season when he went on the road and went 17 of 28 from beyond the arc. 29, 27, and 23 points.
Walking the dog. They killed like 7-8 seconds right there.
It's a loophole.
Could have been a foul on Horton a couple of times. Oh, good save by Richardson.
Basketball gods not happy with Yuri.
Yeah.
Is that what happened there?
I think so. By the way, Javen 7 threes. That ties a season high for a C-Dub this year. Another turnover.
Back-to-back turnovers by Yuri. You don't see that very often. Yuri, the best at taking charges.
The Brandon Pajemski of the G League draws another one.
And this will be the second time tonight that Andre Miller has challenged a block charge call.
We'll keep it here. All right, let's see. He's there.
I think he's there. I do.
I don't think it's that particularly close, but been wrong about these things before. The most made threes by a C-Dub in a game. Scott Wood had 10 against the Vipers, January of 2017. Maybe Yuri's, I don't know.
Yeah, he might be moving a tiny bit, but the fact that they called this a charge, I think it'll stay. I do.
I think so too. So let's see what they decide. Javen Johnson having himself a game, 7 of 12 from deep. He's hit 8 threes in a game before. He did that against the Oklahoma City Blue last year in a close win. Most points he's ever scored, 29. Came this year at RGV in the regular season opener. There's our officials. If they overturn this, it'll be a 2-point free throw for Tevian Jones. I don't know. The more I watch this,
the more you're thinking that they are going to overturn it.
yeah, or that
He
it has
certainly
a better
is
shot.
moving to his right a little bit.
I almost feel like officials should just do like a 30-minute special on like NBA TV about the block charge. Just one time, knock it out.
Compelling TV, huh? All right, I'm going to try to get my lip reading on.
Drew Schiller is one of the best lip readers in the G League.
Who's my competition? Do we know?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, the lead was 17 for Santa Cruz. It was 17 for Grand Rapids as well. Now down to 12. A couple of turnovers in a row. Santa Cruz has only turned it over 8 times for this game, 2 straight, potentially leading to another bucket for Grand Rapids from the foul line at 2 points. If this call gets
here we go.
overturned.
The call has been overturned.
All right, so 2-point free throw coming up.
Good challenge by Andre Miller, who now is without challenges for the rest of the game. He's used them both.
Santa Cruz has not used one. So Deante Johnson to the line for a 2-point free throw. 78% from the stripe this year, 81% from the stripe last year for Birmingham. He played in all 50 games for the squadron last year. Now his brother Deante Johnson, you might remember him. He played for the Santa Cruz Warriors for a little bit a few years back. I was a big Deante Johnson guy. Thought he brought really good energy to this team. Athletic. Free throw's a little strong. Deante is his older brother by like 6 years. He played with Santa Cruz in the 1920 season, so right before COVID. Yeah, I like Deante Johnson. Another turnover. Deante Johnson. No. Tap follow and the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's going to count.
That's a rough finish to the quarter for Santa Cruz. They had a 17-point lead at one point, but Grand Rapids ends the quarter on a 7-0 run to breathe life into the gold effort in the fourth. Yeah, you'll see he easily beats that. So we'll take a timeout. Come on back with the fourth after this on NBC Sports Bay Area. Santa Cruz Warriors will play at Chase Center on Sunday, March 9th. Enter for your chance to win 2 floor seats courtesy of Adobe. Fill out the form at santacruzbasketball.com to enter. Start the fourth quarter. Yuri Collins and company got their work cut out for them. The lead was 17. It's down to 10. And Grand Rapids looking to make it a single-digit deficit right now. Offensive rebound. They can't make it a single-digit deficit. Oh, maybe they will. They will, indeed.
Maxwell was trying to box out. Looked like that could have been an over-the-back call, but not the possession you want to see on the first possession of the fourth after you had already let some of the momentum go, getting outworked on the glass.
Yuri, stabilizing bucket for Santa Cruz. The 4 starters and Marcus Berg. Deante Johnson starting the fourth quarter on the bench, probably his last breather. Funk got to his spot at the foul line.
Nothing Maxwell could have done there. He was retreating and Funk just stopped on a dime.
Henson. Yuri getting downhill, going second side on the shot block, and Bediako.
Felt like he needed to go to the second side or else he was going to get blocked. What a tough finish.
Deante Johnson reversing it up, and he gets fouled. Fourth on Seth.
Well, it's interesting. Both teams with a 17-point lead in this game at some point. In the first half, the Gold, they probably felt like, man, we squandered an opportunity because this was a Santa Cruz team that was reeling. Nobody had really stepped up and gotten hot, and they just let Santa Cruz hang around, and then boom, C-Dub's up 17 with a chance to potentially blow it open late third, and they couldn't do it.
And they turned it over 3 times late in the third quarter. Henson hits his first 3. That one definitely behind the line.
And that's what you love about Henson. He's been ice cold going back to Wednesday in San Diego.
He was 7 of his last 35 from the field.
And he came off that screen thinking, I'm shooting this and I'm making it. And sure enough, he did.
16 for Blake. Jameer Young with 21.
And he came off that one thinking he was about, that is friendly fire. And Marcus Burke is down on the ground.
Got hit inadvertently by Dante Scott in a foul. I don't think there was a foul there. That was interesting. Marcus Burke is...
And I was looking back at Burke on the ground, who is still on the ground. And is anybody attending to him? There we go. I didn't see the shot at the other end. Henson saying, I got out of his way.
I think there was a little bit of context as I watched him. Yeah.
And just the way he landed on that left shoulder.
Yeah, that would not have felt too good. He's staying out there. Free throw here for Deante Johnson. Anyway, his brother Torin playing this year in the LNBP. It's one of the top leagues in Mexico. They got the LNBP and the Ciba Copa. Our best wishes to Torin Jones, former C-Dub, as Yuri Collins hits the fadeaway. With the L Horton too strong. Marcus Burke is wide open. I guess he's feeling all right, Drew.
He's feeling even better now after that made 3.
Now, would you exchange getting whacked inadvertently by Dante Scott for a made 3?
Absolutely. Maxwell, give me that ball.
It'll be Santa Cruz basketball.
And you don't see Maxwell show a lot of emotion. He's not very demonstrative in there. He even had to smile and nod his head.
Seth Gobert with the stuff.
All right, C-Dubs, they've weathered the storm, up 12. Chance to go on a little mini surge here to make Grand Rapids feel like this one is over.
Good pass by Yuri. And Maxwell
kind of got undercut there. It's a good
Yeah.
box out, but when you're that tall, you're at risk of having that happen.
lands right in the lap of Jameer Young, the miss. Jameer Young with 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Yuri, mid-range.
Got exactly what he wanted.
Collins down 9 of 18. 18 points, 9 assists. Deante Johnson, 25 points, 5 steals, but misses his 9th three-point attempt of the game. He's 3 of 9.
Continuation?
Nope, on the floor.
Remember last week, there were 3 or 4
Yeah,
of the longest continuations we've ever seen.
you ain't lying. Santa Cruz, I think as a result, wants continuation on this one. They won't get
The
it.
precedent was set.
Got to respect precedent. So Javo back in there. 2 away from his career high. Good pass to Deante. And Baker, good defense. 7 to shoot.
Tough spot in the corner, taking it out.
What can you do to kind of relieve pressure here?
Well, someone has got to come off this screen looking to shoot right away. You know, this guy will. Oh, nice pass.
Great pass to John. That's a goaltend.
Yeah, that hit the backboard for sure.
Yeah, Shek Mbake Jong, 6 points, 3 rebounds, a block in 14 minutes. 3 of 3 from the field. Okay. We see you, 38.
Did you wake up this morning knowing he was going to be playing tonight?
Yeah. Baker hitting the 3. His first make of this game, 2nd of the season from downtown. And Nicholas Kerr, before the game, saying Santa Cruz plays so much better when they have 2 bigs available. And so Jong was going to play. Yuri, a strong take, and he'll get himself to the stripe for a 2-point freebie. Hinson coming in. Making his 3rd start of the season. Dante Scott, by the way, this is his 1st start of the season. He's repaid Nicholas Kerr with 11 points and 8 rebounds. Yuri's missed his only free throw attempt. Now he's 1 of 2. His career high in the G League's 23 points. It happened on MLK Day against Stockton. He's got 20 now. Funk gets free. Young, what a rebound, but set back by Scott. Santa Cruz wants to take another look at this.
I don't know if that's what it is. Scott was just talking demonstratively to Javo about something on the offensive end.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he was asking for a challenge.
Nicholas Kerr wanted his assistant to look at it.
Oh, nice move.
He's pretty good. He doesn't play a lot for this team.
All these guys are pros.
Yeah.
And you think of someone like Cameron Parker on Santa Cruz, who certain nights, certain matchups doesn't get a chance to play a lot, and then he gets some extended run, and boom. 13 points and 8 assists tonight in 17 minutes.
Well, wasn't a guy who played a ton at Duke or Michigan, averaged 13 minutes per game over the course of 5 years in college. Hits the free throw. He's got 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. We'll look at the shooting for both of these teams. Yuri Collins reversing it up and in. What a move.
Yuri's got a scorer's mindset right now. And part of that could be because of his flurry of turnovers at the end of the 3rd quarter. He now just wants to minimize the risk of turnovers and just go score.
Scott a strong rebound, and Deante Johnson draws a foul, and the Gold can't challenge. That'll take us to the under 7. C-Dubs by 11. In control, but still plenty of time for the Gold to reverse their fortunes here at the KPA. New season brings brand new gear. Stay up to date with the newest items, including t-shirts, beanies, and crew necks. Tonight's item of the game, pair of Beach Vibes SCW logo socks. Visit the team store on Pacific Ave. Shop at scwteamstore.com. High-scoring game here in Santa Cruz. Up 11, 120-109 with 6:45 to go. It might take 130-plus to win this game. Deante Scott, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. And if Javen Johnson makes this free throw, he will match his G League career high of 29 points. Javo hits it. What do you want to see from Santa Cruz down the stretch defensively, Drew?
Hold them to one shot now. Don't let Grand Rapids start to make some hay on the offensive glass, because they have gotten a good number of offensive rebounds here in the second half. And on cue.
Yeah. Now that's a tough box out for Yuri Collins on Deante Johnson. But you just mentioned it. 15th offensive rebound for the Gold. That looked like a walk.
And in the first half, it was 5 offensive rebounds. So they have 10 here in the second half.
Deante Scott off the feed from Yuri. That's a double-double for Collins, and Deante with 13 points. Santa Cruz back to their assisting ways with 27 helpers. That'll be a foul on Deante Scott. Not sure he's all the way vertical. He's close. Deante Scott will go to the bench after the foul. So Will Richardson, mentioned he's played the most games ever in a Duck uniform. He's also 12th all times in points, 4th in assists, 3rd in steals, 2nd in wins, 98 of them by the time he graduated. It's the free throw, and we got ourselves an 11-point game again with 6 minutes to go. Hinson, confident stroke from Blake.
He could be 0 for 12. His 13th three is going to be confident.
And 1 for on Seth Maxwell for Jameer Young.
It's definitely a foul. It's the right call, just a great move.
That's the 5th on Seth, I believe, yes. Jameer Young having himself a ball game. Could get a triple-double, 25, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. And it's back to 11. Now, Yuri Collins been feeling like the man when he walks through tonight with a double-double. Fading away. Not the man right there. Oh, Richardson. Saucy move.
Maxwell. Oh, we got to be careful. Don't want to foul out.
On his second block. And it's a 9-point game. And a game as high scoring as this one.
Long way to go.
Yeah, 9 doesn't feel all that comfortable.
It's just 3 shots.
Javen Johnson. Now it'll be 4 shots. Andre Miller's thought that Javen Johnson's traveled about 12 times in this game.
And I got to say that I don't blame Andre Miller for feeling that way.
Yeah. Jameer Young, a rare 3. He's 1 of 5, 27% three-point shooter, but he keeps Grand Rapids right there. Now credit the Gold. They're without their 2 ways as well.
Oh, you love the hustle from Burke. Is he going to get out of there?
But Javen Johnson comes away with it, and then he gets fouled.
Wow, Marcus Burke.
Unreal
goes from
hustle.
Turning the ball over to an amazing hustle play.
A new career high for Javen Johnson, and he drew the foul. It'll be side out. It's the 14th foul. Look at this again from Marcus. Golder going to call timeout. We'll take the break as well. Our last break of regulation. Santa Cruz hanging on to a 9-point lead. It feels a little precarious here at Kaiser Permanente Arena. We'll come on back with the finish. Taking a gander at our top performers, career highs in scoring, made field goals, and matching a career high in made threes for Javo. Deante Johnson, 25 points and a career high 5 steals. The younger brother of former Santa Cruz Warrior Torin Jones, who played for the C-Dubs 9 games in the 2019-2020 season. If Torin is watching or his family's watching, hope you guys are doing well. Torin was a joy to have in Santa Cruz. He was on the team when the league shut down because of COVID. Look at some of our stats right now. Santa Cruz shooting 53%, Grand Rapids 45%. Just about ready to go. Can the C-Dubs hold on? Grand Rapids nipping at their heels, refusing to go away. Coming up on a 5 count. Nope.
That was close.
Yuri Collins off 1 foot. That was not easy.
Well, and what made it awesome is that as he started his move towards the basket to essentially post up, he looked down at the shot clock at the other end of the court.
Very Reggie Miller of him.
That is a great feel.
Will Richardson, strong, rebound Yuri. Career high 24 points for Yuri Collins. Thank you, Drew Jones. Yuri's got the matchup he likes. Deante has to heave and banks in the grenade! Timeout Grand Rapids. They got one to use before we hit 3 minutes. I'm not going to say that'll do it. We'll keep it here, but that feels like close to a death blow.
Yeah, bank in a desperation heave to go up 14 with 3:06 to go. This would be a devastation if the C-Dubs don't close this one out.
Devastation sensation, in the words of Tim Roy. Santa Cruz 135 to 121. It's one off their season high in scoring. They dropped 136 on the Iowa Wolves 4 weeks ago today. And a 136 to 130 win.
And no Pat Spencer, no Kevin Knox.
Yeah. No Jackson Rowe, no Quentin Post.
No Guy Santos. Sure.
No Steph Curry.
Season high, most likely coming for the C-Dubs, just like we thought before the game.
Yeah. especially when they got down 9-0 and didn't score for the first 3 minutes of the game.
Anything can happen on any given night in the G League.
They started 8 of 27, so they're 42 of their last 66.
Almost,
which is
67.
64. It's 64%, and that.
I knew you would have the exact number.
Because it's 7 of 11 if you break it down to prime numbers. And that's 63.6 and 1. And another offensive rebound, the 17th of the game for Grand Rapids. And Santa Cruz is one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the G League. But not tonight. Now, Seth Maxwell is fouled out. Heck of a game for him, his second double-double. He's not used to playing 31 minutes. He averages 18 minutes a game. The goal just refused to go away in this game. They thought they were going to have two-way guys today, and this morning they got called up. Jiang, a little shove to Jameer Young.
Get off me.
Like a fly swatter there. They want to pressure Deante Johnson. Sounds like from the Andre Miller sideline. Yuri has the big on him, fading away.
Oh.
Easy money, Yuri Collins.
Stoic look on his face, per usual.
26 points and 13 assists. Jameer Young cooking, 31. Now the C-Dubs would like to move in slow motion, kind of take some time off the clock.
Yeah, but they want that clock to move fast, not slow.
That's true. Trying to work in the song, Drew.
I know, and you're very good at it. And that one wasn't bad, but I just had to put in my 2 cents.
Yeah, I feel you. Grand Rapids gets a stop. Ooh. Yuri gambles.
Yeah, no reason to gamble right there. Just play solid D.
Deante Johnson does eventually tip it in. That's not over.
No, one more bucket.
That's a smart play. Give it to Yuri. He's made things happen all night. And he'll attack the big and he'll get to the line. Though I'm sure Santa Cruz would have preferred not the foul to be called.
Well, they would have preferred a missed no call.
Yuri will shoot 2 free throws. Santa Cruz has been really good at the line tonight, 12 of 13. Collins working on a career-high 26 points. And this is a guy who averaged 5 points per game last year with Santa Cruz, 5.4. He's at 12.7 coming into tonight. Just missed 1 game this year. Played in all 50 last year. He's been, so that one's short. Very reliable, just being in the lineup night in, night out. Well, it'll be a 4-score game no matter what happens on this free throw. It is a season high in scoring for Santa Cruz as a team. The 137.
Oh.
Now it's 138, just barely. And Grand Rapids.
Oh, I think that went off.
You might as well challenge it
of
if you're
Young.
Santa Cruz.
I really do.
When you have 2 challenges with 1:21 to go, you might as well use one.
Real time. I thought it went off Young. We will find out.
See if we can get a replay here. We keep it here. We'll get it to you in a little bit. Yeah, turnover here would make things very difficult for Grand Rapids. Coming off a split in Stockton. This is part of an 11-game road trip for the Grand Rapids Gold. back-to-back with a very good Austin Spurs team. Might get a chance to see former. All right, here we go. Real time. Yeah, I don't know if that's any better, Drew.
No, it was a little bit zoomed in.
Yeah.
Call on the floor stands. It will be gold basketball.
Yeah, tough to overturn. But I think that's a pretty harmless challenge if you're Nicholas Kerr. You would like to think you would not need to advance the ball more than twice if you're Santa Cruz up 11 with 1:21 to go. So while you do lose a timeout, I don't think it really hurts you that much. Unless you completely wet the bed here late. Then you'd like that timeout back. And get a stop. Yuri the rebound. For 140. Oh, Blake Hinson missed a dunk. Corner three, Horton. And that'll just about do it. They foul Dante Scott. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Blake will probably get a little ribbon about that missed dunk. Would have given him 21 points.
Oh, he will get roasted for sure. I look down at the Santa Cruz bench. They already are.
Oh, yeah.
They are all smiles for multiple reasons.
That was a good win, a very fun win.
Oh, this ends up being a great win.
Yeah.
When you think about the guys that were not in uniform. And the home fans deserve it.
What they do. Been a little tough for Santa Cruz at home in the regular season. Just won their first home game in the regular season last Saturday against the Stars. This will make it 2 straight home wins. Dante goes 1 of 2. Santa Cruz is up 12. They need to hit 4 threes. Let Jameer Young have that.
Yeah, that's not what you need if you're the Gold. You got to get threes.
Well, Grand Rapids is not waving the white flag. Kind of a college take on the end of this one, and Andre Miller said the coach that influenced him the most as a coach himself is Rick Majerus, his college coach. And Andre Miller was on that team. Utah went to the national championship game against Kentucky in '98.
Almost played our Stanford Cardinal in the national championship game.
They lost by 1 in overtime. I think it was 86-85, something like that. They had like a heave from like 55 feet or something at the end. It wasn't a great look to win it. I got to be honest, I was rooting for Rhode Island in that Elite 8 game. That was before I got on the Stanford bandwagon. We were in 5th grade.
That is funny.
And
I've never heard that story before.
I literally almost cried when Rhode Island lost.
Big Catino Mobley guy, are you?
Yeah. Well, I think there was a foul that didn't get called on Tim Young that led to a turnover, a steal, the Mark Madsen dunk. I probably shouldn't be saying this right now.
No, you probably shouldn't, but I'm glad you did.
So a new career high, Yuri Collins, give him 29 points. The Sea-Dubs leading 141 to 129. Curious about the most points they've ever scored in a game. It's 153.
Got to be against Reno.
And it was against G League Ignite.
Really?
Yeah, last year. I did that game in person. Guy Santos. It was basically Guy Santos posting up Modest Buzelis, and Buzelis could not stop him. They ran the same thing over and over again. 153 to 118. That game was in Henderson, Nevada. So Jameer Young will throw it in. And they need 4 threes. Jones contested, hits it. Looks like they're going to foul one more time. Grand Rapids can advance it twice more.
These free throws down the stretch, if there was a line, which there's not, over's already hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, G League, an over in a G League game. By the way, Deante Scott is listening to the Andre Miller, Jameer Young, Joey Baker huddle. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I'd say like an over, well, for this game, I'd probably put it at like 210.
Yeah. It blew past it.
Yeah. And you'd have to say Santa Cruz probably would cover the spread, too. Again, no lines in G League games that we know of.
Oh, we're just making it up as
we
we
don't
go.
bet on sports because we can't. Trust me, if I could, I would. Here's the advance. So Grand Rapids still has a timeout. 143-132.
This is just padding your stats.
Yeah, you're padding stats. Like you're not
need,
trying to win if you
need
do that.
threes. You need threes.
I mean, technically, it does make it a 3-score game. Do you think this is OD from Grand Rapids? Like, doing it a little too much?
You know, they're playing to win the game. But are they when you get a quick 2?
Yeah, I mean, it is a 3-score game. I can kind of see it. Usually in professional games, teams wave the white flag at this point. Santa Cruz isn't going to complain. Guys are getting to pad their numbers. Deante Scott has a double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Again, you need threes.
That is useless.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
There's not enough time to trade
Correct.
1 for 2.
And now there is absolutely no reason.
I would do exactly that if I was Deante Johnson. I would do it. Grand Rapids, if they're going to foul you like that.
Andre Miller not happy about it. He's looking at Javo.
Hey, I don't blame Deante Johnson. You keep on fouling like that, and you're clearly not trying to win the game. Dunk on him with the shot clock off. I'm with it. I'm 100% with it. Normally I wouldn't be. 146